Hi, my name is Kayla Duran.
And I'm Joanna.
And this is our art assignment.
We are here in the beautiful state of Texas to discuss satire and how it is incorporated in art throughout history as well as in the present day. Artists use forms of satire to bring light to various issues in society. Art can be used as a tool to represent the world around us. Artists throughout history use satire as a device to critique issues with their society. Satire can be defined as the use of humor to ridicule social and political issues, ranging from the general health system all the way to social justice.
In the past, artists such as Francisco Goya, that's fun to say.
Francisco?
How's it going, Mr. Hodges?
Francisco, that's fun to say. Francisco. 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 Francisco.
And Honoré Daumier avidly incorporated satire into their works in both 18th and 19th century Europe. Goya had incorporated satire within his prints to expose the social and political ills in 18th century Spain. For example, he depicted the church's corruption and greed to show the people they were being taken advantage of. Many of his pieces had a monstrous and nightmarish appeal. Daumier was also famous for his use of satire. He was known for his satirical lithographs and creative caricatures that revealed the unfairness and cruelty in 19th century French society and politics. During his time, he had lived through the French and Industrial Revolution, which he displayed often in his works of art, using his own personal social commentary.
The guest artist we have here with us today is John Baldessari. He is a present-day contemporary artist who is known for the way he recontextualizes images in a playful, humorous manner.
And now here's John.
Oh, hey kids. My name's John Baldessari. In my art, I focus on recontextualizing images by blocking out certain parts of the picture in an obvious and colorful way. Doing so changes the way we read and interpret the work.
Kinda like this.
So I was walking around yesterday and doing this. Why aren't you listening to me? You're always on your phone. I don't understand why you can't talk to me and you're so attracted to that thing. It's really hard to communicate with someone.
Alright kiddos, what I want you to do now is to go out and around your community and school to take pictures of things or situations that are social conflicts or what you think might be a social conflict. And if need be, you can even stage a scenario or situation in which a social conflict might occur. Once you do that, you will use the program Sketchpad 4.0 that Kayla will show you how to use to block out certain sections in a satirical and humorous way that will recontextualize the image using my style.
Hi guys, welcome back. Now that John has given you your art assignment and what you're going to be doing for this project, I'm going to show you how to use the program Sketchpad 4.0 that you'll be creating your assignment on. So I just went to the Google webpage and I'm going to be typing in Sketchpad 4.0, and you can see here it's the first one that pops up. I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and this is the home page to where it takes you. So for your assignment, you're going to be uploading your own image of what you believe is a social conflict. So right here, I'm on the clip art page, so you can see it has a little smiley face at the top. And on the left-hand side over here, you can see a button called Load Your Own Image. So I'm going to click on that, and it takes me to all my images and files. So the image I'm going to use for my particular social conflict is a Mean Girls picture that shows bullying. So what you can do is you can resize it to just fit the web page a little bit better. So I'm just going to rearrange it a little bit. That looks good, so I'm going to leave it there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to recontextualize the image as John Baldessari does in his own style. So I'm going to, because he does a lot of grayscale images, I'm going to change the saturation to become a black and white image. So you can see that I went over to the left-hand toolbar and I just moved the saturation back and forth. So I'm going to leave it at the grayscale. And then I'm going to begin to do the fun part, which is actually going in and adding your own unique design to John Baldessari's style to make the meaning a little bit more playful and humorous than such a serious social conflict as the image portrays. So right here I'm in the pen section, and you can see you can outline the face in certain ways. And John does this a lot in his style, just incorporating different symbols and images over the faces, and he also uses some different large nose clip arts, whatever you can think of. I want you guys to make this assignment as your own design, but to incorporate his style in it. So here I'm just playing around. I'm on the pen tool, but there's also more tools you can play around with, such as the paintbrush. There's also a pencil option. So as you can see here, I'm just distorting the image and kind of making the meaning less serious than it would be if somebody were being bullied, to kind of give it a different meaning and to kind of play around with different elements and principles of design, like using different color, line, shape, texture. Okay, so this is all I'm going to show you for the example. It's kind of how you're going to work around the website to create your own project. So whenever you're finished, you can click the export button up at the left-hand corner and just save it as a JPEG. And there you go, and that's your assignment.
Now that Kayla has shown you how to use Sketchpad 4.0, remember, go out into your communities and schools and find a social conflict, and if need be, stage a social conflict. Get to work.